Hey y'all, welcome back to Mid-South Hunters. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how I like to mount my turkey fan and everything I do with the beard and the spurs and all that good stuff. How to prep all of it for mounting and what you're going to want to do as far as mounting the fan and the spurs and the beard. Go ahead and take a look at everything I've got prepared already. So I've got my turkey fan laid out, it's salted down, and I got my beard and my spurs salting out, drying up the meat. Just in a Ziploc bag here. So I'll go ahead and show you what that's going to look like. And what you're going to want to do with your fan here, if you can find a big piece, just a cardboard, just simple old cardboard if you got it laying around in the trash or something. What I prefer to do for curing out the meat at the base of the fan, you can go buy a box of salt from the Dollar General for real cheap or something along those lines, or if you got table salt that nobody's using around the house, that'll work as well. But what you're going to do here, you're just going to salt it around the base like so. Make sure that it's covering all that good meat, and you're going to leave that set for, I'd say, at least 2 to 3 weeks. I usually like to keep my fans with salt on it for about a month from the time you salt it down. That way you make sure that it's soaked up all that meat, and you're not dealing with nasty stuff that's going to stink up your house later on or wherever you've got your fan mounted. Alright, so fan's taken care of for the moment. We'll come back to it and we'll pick up 3 or 4 weeks from now. See y'all then. You know what I mean. I got a toothpick. We're gonna brush out the bone matter that holds the spur in place. We've got the fan done, all salted out and dried up. We've got the spurs done as well as the beard. Now it's a matter of getting this barn wood that I have and putting it all together. Alright, I've got this main piece of barn wood here, and I'm trying to decide, what end I want to use. Let's see. I'm thinking this end, it's got a little bit more history with it. Some markings here, so I think I may try to leave this bit exposed, maybe for the beard and the shell that I use and the spurs as well, and then kind of put the fan over this area. What I've done so far, I've just come in here and marked with a Sharpie where I want the end of this fan to be. If you line it up right there, that's just about right. That leaves enough space for my beard here, as well as my shell and my spurs. And so now we're going to try to construct something that is going to hide this whole portion here, like so. And I guess we're going to try to screw into the back of this fan right here to secure it to the barn wood here. And we shall go from there. From the flat part of this barn wood here to the top of the fan, we're going to need to measure so we can have a little piece of wood that comes that raises the hiding piece a little bit. So that's got to be maybe 1 3/4 inches, 1.5 inches, I'm thinking, for it to raise the little the covering piece that's going to cover up the rest of this. So I've already got my piece of wood in the vise, and we're going to measure out 1 3/4, mark that off, and go ahead and get that cut. Alright, so I've got my piece of wood here. It should be about 1 3/4 inches wide. So I've got another piece of barnwood here, and I want to match the foundation barnwood for the fan as much as I can. I think it'll work. I'm not sure how it's going to look though, so I'm going to try and cut a piece of this and hopefully it works. Alright, thus far I've got the fan on the main foundation of the barnwood, and I've went ahead and screwed it in from the back. As you can see, I drilled a hole in there and then attached the fan. So now the fan's good and on the board. I'm just going to have to make the cover up piece of wood. As you can see, I'm still pretty good on my mark there. Pretty decent. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put these two pieces of wood together to cover all this up, this unwanted stuff that you don't really want to look at.